Imagine this. You wake up one morning and the sky is no longer blue. It's covered in thick ash. Sunlight can't get through. Temperatures plunge, farms freeze over, and supermarket shelves completely empty. This isn't a sci-fi movie. It's what a nuclear winter could actually look like. Back in June, when tensions between Israel and Iran spiked, Iran released a chilling video, literally showing a hand on a nuclear bomb. For a moment, the world was on the edge. Even though there's now a temporary ceasefire, the threat of nuclear war has never really gone away. So today, let's talk survival. If nuclear war really breaks out, where can we go and what can we eat to stay alive? The true terror of nuclear winter isn't just the bombs. It's the global freeze that follows. When hundreds of nukes detonate over cities, massive amounts of smoke and ash rise into the stratosphere, forming a thick, sun-blocking cloud around the Earth. Sunlight gone. Temperatures freefall. In the first year alone, global temperatures could drop by 15 to 25 degrees Celsius. Crops would fail. Food production could crash by 90%. And here's the scariest part. We don't even need a full-scale world war for this to happen. Just a regional conflict like between India and Pakistan, with around 100 nuclear warheads, could send 5 million tons of black carbon into the sky. That smoke could stay up there for years, plunging the planet into a decade-long deep freeze. This isn't just theory. Back in 1983, scientists ran climate models of a US-Soviet nuclear war. The result? Temperatures in the northern hemisphere could fall to ice age levels. Later studies made it even more chilling. 360 million would die from the explosions, and famine could kill up to 5 billion people in just 1 year. While the rest of us are worrying, the ultra-rich, they've already made moves. In New Zealand's South Island, a US company called Vivos has built a luxury bunker for 300 people. Swimming pool, private clinic, security vaults, you name it. Billionaire Perterthiel, he didn't wait around. He got New Zealand citizenship years ago, calling the remote island his ultimate doomsday insurance. And it's not just New Zealand. Australia is also a top pick for apocalypse migration. Why? Because both countries are far from nuclear hotspots like the US, China, or Russia. And thanks to their geography and climate, they could still grow food even in a nuclear winter. They might be the last places on Earth where life is possible. But some people are aiming even higher. Literally outer space. Elon Musk and SpaceX are planning to send humans to Mars by 2028, with hopes of building a self-sustaining colony within 20 years. Sounds bold, but not everyone's convinced. Physicist Lawrence Krauss pointed out this could violate the Outer Space Treaty, which bans claiming sovereignty on other planets. And let's be honest, a Mars base that depends entirely on Elon Musk's supply rockets, that doesn't sound like survival. It sounds like a billionaire-owned private island, just in space. Okay, so we can't fly to Mars, and we're probably not rich enough for a bunker in New Zealand. How do regular people survive? How do we even get food? Scientists are now looking at the one place that covers 70% of our planet, the ocean. A German scientist named Florian Ulrich Jen and his team ran a bold simulation. They found that nuclear winter could actually stir up deep-sea nutrients. As surface water cools, it becomes denser and sinks, pulling nitrogen-rich water from the deep up to the surface. And that's like dumping natural fertilizer into the sea. Result? Seaweed could grow like crazy, up to 13% per day. Sounds weird, but seaweed might be our last hope. Why? It's hardy. Certain species, like kelp, can survive freezing temperatures and harsh conditions, and it has massive potential. One study estimates that using just 0.03% of the ocean for seaweed farming could increase global food supply by 10%. Even the UN's 2023 Global Report on Food Crises backed this up, saying seaweed could offer vital protein and nutrients, like iodine, iron, and zinc, in disaster scenarios, but not so fast. Hallie Froelich, a researcher from UC Santa Barbara, warns, to scale up seaweed farming to feed billions of people, we'd need huge facilities across the globe, tons of trained workers, and a functioning global system to manage it all. And after a nuclear war, with infrastructure in ruins and chaos everywhere, who's going to organise all that? So yes, seaweed holds promise, but whether it can really save us remains a giant question mark. 80 years ago, the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, leaving behind scars that time can never heal. At Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, a stone monument bears the words of the survivors, a tearful plea carved in stone. Please rest in peace, for we shall not repeat the evil. This isn't just a memorial, it's a promise, a vow made by humanity, and one we must protect with action before history dares to repeat itself.